Now that their behind-the-scenes activities have come to light, Blackrock is once again the center of attention. The previous 24 hours have seen some absolutely astounding discoveries, particularly for the Shiba Inu community. However, the major disclosure is, I suppose we will discover. Important notice. Although Bitcoin ETF outflows are typically the source of market turbulence, yesterday's big drop was caused by something else entirely. Rather, many were caught unawares by the cause behind this dive. It's no longer unusual for investors to prepare for potential market downturns, particularly in light of the regularities associated with Bitcoin ETF withdrawals from companies like Grayscale. So it's noticeable when the reason doesn't follow this pattern. But this time, what changed? Here we have Bitcoin plunging $6,000 in minutes as news of fresh global tensions surfaced, according to this tweet, and this is something that you need to grasp. The mood of investors is greatly affected by geopolitical concerns. In the event that disputes escalate, even in situations unrelated to the financial markets, investors may experience unease and worry. When investors fear for their money, they dump risky assets like cryptocurrencies for safer ones, which can lead to a sharp decline in value. Second, because of its youth and volatility, the cryptocurrency market is extremely responsive to news and events. Investors may react with fear and sell their holdings in response to any news, but particularly reports of heightened geopolitical tensions or stricter regulations. Finally, because of how interdependent global markets are, occurrences in one area can affect many different types of assets, including cryptocurrency. Here, news of heightened tensions in this region has the potential to cause a sell-off in financial markets around the world. So, yesterday, the cryptocurrency market went into a tailspin, putting itself through a rigorous stress test with liquidations totaling roughly $1 billion. According to data from CoinGlass, Shiba Inu was one of the top assets hit hard by the recent decline, with a total of $3.63 million in liquidations in the last 24 hours. During this period, a stunning amount of Shiba Inus valued $14.8 trillion were sold. In order to stop future losses, exchanges would sometimes forcefully close traders' holdings, a practice known as liquidations. In essence, it entails liquidating assets to compensate for financial losses, frequently making market volatility worse at unstable times. With $14.8 trillion worth of Shiba Inu sold in a single day, these figures are mind-boggling. A lot of people see more than simply numbers. It's a physical manifestation of heavy losses and unpredictability. Investors' fears and terror are understandably heightened by such massive liquidations. In light of this new information, many investors, both old and new, dumped their cryptocurrency holdings for fear of losing even more money. When I think of those who give in to pressure and sell their investments when things become tough, the phrase paper hands comes to mind. Having said that, keep in mind that this is a typical first response, particularly among those who are just entering the crypto realm. Many people make hasty decisions due to the unpredictable cryptocurrency markets and the accompanying phobias of missing out or losing everything. The temptation to pass judgment or place blame is understandable, but it's important to understand that these sentiments are normal considering the situation and the emotional ups and downs of cryptocurrency investment. Things start to get intriguing at this point. In the middle of all the mayhem, something intriguing appears. A Twitter user notes that Blackrock bought $110 million worth of Bitcoin at the same time as panic selling was dominating the market. Currently, their Bitcoin holdings for their ETF are an astounding $19 billion. At its core, the action by Blackrock is indicative of buying the dip, a tactic used by seasoned investors to profit from market declines by acquiring assets at discounted prices. Investors can increase their portfolio value by taking advantage of short-term market swings with this strategy. Everyone knows that seasoned investors often purchase the dip. They can buy assets at a discount, which could boost their returns when the market recovers. On top of that, it shows that you have faith in the asset's potential for the future. For the reason that investors think the short-term decline masks its genuine worth. However, at this point you may be asking what's coming up next. Well, as one Twitter user noted, yesterday's tensions caused Bitcoin to quickly fall by 10%. Bitcoin had a 10% drop reminiscent of a prior incident when comparable tensions intensified. The important thing to note is that in both cases, healing happened quite quickly. The ability of the cryptocurrency market to recover relatively fast demonstrates its durability, even though geopolitical concerns may initially cause market downturns. It shows how the market's reactions to global events are fleeting and how important it is to keep a long-term view despite short-term changes. Beyond the price chart, though, there is more going on with Shiba Inu than meets the eye. Most of the time, individuals just look at the price chart, as well as the rationale behind it. But when seen from a different angle, this strategy seems a little myopic. It's the same as fixating on a person's clothing without taking their personality or achievements into account. Of course, first impressions are important, but the truth is just as, if not more, crucial. Noteworthy new events have occurred in the Shiba Inu case, especially with Shibarium. There has been a tremendous uptick in activity according to Shibarium Scan, with daily transactions increasing by an astounding 347,000 in just the last day. The significant increase in activity on Shibarium highlights the need of examining a project's fundamentals in addition to its price chart. Indeed, these developments and breakthroughs are what ultimately pave the way for long-term growth and value increase. The most recent spike in Shibarium activity occurred 4 days ago, and it has been steadily increasing since March 25th, increasing by an incredible 6,000%. There has been a dramatic change in the way the Shiba Inu network operates. Also, the recent decline in Shibarium activity has caused some worry among Shiba Inu owners. The unexpected decline in value of Shibarium caused concern among investors, since the platform's abrupt inactivity was alarming news for something that had previously seen hundreds of millions of transactions. However, there is now cause for optimism, as activity on Shibarium has begun to increase again. All Shiba Inu owners should be ecstatic about this increase, suggesting that there may be a resurgence of interest in platform usage. This is when the official member of the Shiba Inu development team came in. Optimism for Shibarium's future was expressed lately by Lucy, the team's official marketing specialist in Shiba Inu. Lucy informed the Shiba Inu community in a resolute tweet that the team is dedicated to seeing Shibarium thrive in the cryptocurrency market. She made it clear that the team's objective will not change no matter who signs on or leaves. To launch Shibarium into the Bitcoin industry's elite. Lucy tweeted that they will not quit, demonstrating their resoluteness. After the adoption of the spot cryptocurrency ETF in Hong Kong or any other spot ETF, Lucy expressed her conviction that corrections will persist in the cryptocurrency market even during bull markets. Some time ago, rumors started circulating that a spot exchange-traded fund ETF in Hong Kong that would give investors access to Bitcoin and Ethereum is almost ready to be approved. The story is noteworthy because if a spot ETF is approved in Hong Kong or any major financial center, institutional investors would have more opportunities to participate in cryptocurrencies. This might lead to an increase in demand and prices for these digital assets. Everyone here remembers the chaos that ensued and continues to ensue in the cryptocurrency market following the US approval of Bitcoin ETF. It marks a significant milestone on the path to cryptocurrency's popular acceptance and the validation of the asset class as an investment choice. Thus, it appears that the crypto sector may soon have a prosperous future. However, how do you feel about that? Put your thoughts in the space provided. Your comment would be greatly appreciated. Please watch one of the displayed videos if you would want to learn more. We have reached the final segment of this video. Give the video a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments if you found it entertaining. The algorithm benefits greatly from this. Also, I'd really appreciate it if you could forward this video to everyone you know. We need to spread the word about this.